Greetings to you all. I'm about to prepare rice and beans with stew. So I'm washing my chicken to steam.
You see, I want to steam the chicken first.
So I place it on the fire.
I'm adding onions and
I'm adding my onions and my sliced onions and garlic.
My sliced onions. Wow, this onions is too very hot.
That is my chicken spices. That is my thyme. That's rosemary, one of the herb spices. So I love to use herb spices to spice up my food because I think it's healthier. Salt to taste. Okay. That is my powdered paprika. Red powdered paprika. So have stayed together. Then I have to close and cook for 20 to 25 minutes. That is on my pressure cooker for cooking beans. So I just put the beans in a boiling water. So I have to cook for 5 to 10 minutes because I love to parboil my beans before cooking finally. So I'll be grinding pepper because I have to make also pepper stew for those who eat pepper in my house. So I added a little bit tomatoes so that it's not too hot. Without adding anything, it will be even hot when you open the blender. You can't even breathe. So I love to add something in there. Love to add something with it. So I'm transferring the pepper now. So my chicken is already done. So I have to place it again in oven. So I have to bake for 15 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. Because that is hard chicken anyway. So this my beans. I've washed my beans now. So I'm adding salt to taste. Remember, I boiled the beans the first time 10 minutes. Then I have to wash and throw the water away. Then I put a new water, allow the water to boil before adding the beans. So I have to put salt to taste. Now I have to cover the pressure cooker very tight. I use the highest. So while waiting, I'm grinding my tomatoes, onions, and peppers, just little pepper. So the oil, I placed my pot, added a little bit oil after the oil. After I placed the oil and cooked for 2 minutes, then I add my onion. So that is what I did. So I'm grinding my tomatoes now. This is water for rice. So this is my stew. I'm adding my tomatoes, tin tomatoes. That is multi tomato. So I'm adding my herb spices, thyme, rosemary. So you can use any spice of your choice. I'm grating my nutmeg. That is my nutmeg. So you have to be turning to tomatoes. So I'm adding the fresh one now in there. So I have already add salt to taste. Don't forget. I don't use Maggi. It's called chicken Maggi or whatever, because I already have my chicken. I already have the vegetable I need, so I don't need Maggi in cooking. No, if I have all the ingredients I need, it's not good for my. It's not good for me. It nauseates me. So I have to cook, but while cooking, I have to be watching, so I will not leave it unattended. I have to be coming stirring, but I have to cook for, let's say, about 50 minutes, and on low heat. So this my rice. I've added my rice in a boiling water. So I want to parboil my rice. So I'm stirring my stew so that it don't get burnt. So you have to be stirring it often because it's a little bit thick. If you don't stir it so often, it will get burnt. Then it will spoil the taste of your stew. This is my rice. So I've sieved and washed and placed another water. Sorry, I didn't show the place. So this is stock after removing the chicken. This is stuff from the chicken. So I think this one will be more tasty than using Maggi or the chicken or whatever. A lot of chemical in that place. So I added a little bit water to raise the pot. So I have to cook the stew now for another 15 minutes, but I will not leave it unattended for 15 minutes. No, I'll be coming and stirring. So that is my rice now. I'm adding it now in a boiling water to cook till it get dry. The water get dried. So that is salt to taste. I'm adding. So I'll be adding also organic 100% raps oil. Because sometimes my little child love to eat only white rice, so that it will be tasty for him. So that is my stew boiling over there. So after 15 minutes of cooking, I'm adding my pumpkin. This is pumpkin leaf, frozen pumpkin leaf, because it's scarce where we are living. Sorry. So I have to cook in a low heat to let. So my rice is already dried. The water is already dried. So the rice is ready to dish out. So that is my stew. Also my stew now is ready. That is now I want to make my pepper stew for some of us that like to eat pepper at home, because I won't add too much pepper in my stew because of my children that don't like to eat pepper. So I cook separate pepper for the family, for those who love pepper. So my beans is also ready. Sorry, oh yeah. So after, you know how I did this one now. I place my pot on the fire, add oil and let it heat. Then I add my onions and cook the onions for 5 minutes. I added now the pepper I grounded. Now adding the spices. I'm adding my herb spices. This is thyme. The first one was rosemary. I don't know what it's called. I know it as rosemary. So it's one of the herb spices. So this one is shallot. What is this shallot called again? Anyway, it's like spring onions, but not really spring onions. But so I've added salt to taste. My chicken is also ready. It's out from the oven. This is how it looks like, golden brown. So my pepper stew is boiling. So everything is ready. Good appetite. See you next time. Have a nice day, nice night, nice afternoon.